2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Wall. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts. Wall's got the first points up on the board here for the Wizards.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
To the middle. Wall with the steal. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Beal. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Sexton finds Love. Back to Sexton. The pass to Garland. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. For 3. And it's Osman missing. Here's Washington now. And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Now here's Bryant, following the miss by Kevin Love. Beal taking his time here. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Osman. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Garland dishes to Drummond. Nice D from Wall. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Here's Beal. Here's Bryant. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man. Thomas Bryant making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
Now, here's Sexton. Drummond passes to Love. Count that bucket. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Wall kicks to Hachimura. Back to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Accelerating to the rim. Wall can get there in the blink of an eye.
Now Garland. Pass to Drummond. Inside, Love. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. A pass to Bryant. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Exum's checked in, and Washington making a change here. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Mahinmi against Drummond. Over Mahinmi. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Wall dishes to Brown. Stolen by Garland. And here's the fast break. Now here's Exum. He's covered by Beal. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Drummond finds Exum. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. For the Wizards, Payton, he's checked in for Beal, and Smith subbed in for John Wall. Smith feeling it out a bit. To the inside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Bounce pass, Smith. That one goes. Count it.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Love has it in the corner. Over Bertans. And Love with the basket on the assist by Garland.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Smith outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Out to the wing. To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. And here is Garland. Thompson. And he can't bank that one in. Payton attacking. And Payton throws it down hard.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Garland kicks to Thompson. Thompson is double. And the rejection by Smith. Brown wide open. He fires to the middle. Porter with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter. Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. On defense, the Cavaliers. 8-point game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 18 feet out. Here's Bryant. And it's Beal in the corner. Off target from outside. For Cleveland, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Porter. A putback.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Wall against Sexton. Wall passes to Bryant. And foul on the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Bryant. And again, Washington, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Back to Thompson. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Bonga. It's stolen by Nance. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Sexton. Wall with a block.
You see the wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
Wizards leading by 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Sexton against Wall. Out to Nance. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Beal with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Bonga gets the bucket. Bonga's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Nance dishes to Sexton. Back to Nance. Outside, Sexton. Clock at 4. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Sexton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball taking his time here. Outside, Beal goes up on the wing. Hachimura the pass to Beal. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Bryant dishes to Beal. Second shot opportunity. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. .11 seconds left in the first half of the game. Sexton for 3. Washington with the rebound. From deep, Wall. And so it's the Washington Wizards bringing the quarter to a close with a 7th. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Washington had no problems getting going. An exceptional game plan helped. That's all for now.
I promise to pray for a positive fate.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So the Wizards 5 right now. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. A pass to Bryant and finish off by Bryant.
Well, Thomas Bryant has the kind of length to get well above the rim. Nicely done. Great target on an alley-oop.
Here's Osman. From outside, off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
It's Beal on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now an 11-point Wizards lead.
How effortless is the mid-range game of Bradley Beal? Pretty.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
The shot missing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Garland, no good.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. John Wall's checked in for the Wizards. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Nice to be in control of the offense. Wall calls his own number and delivers.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Love. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Love's got 6 points.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Kept alive. Hachimura. The kick out to Wall. Beal against Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Beal.
What I love about Bradley Beal is he is an effective, efficient scorer. He always takes quality shots.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Osman missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Beal can't get that one to fall. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 13. From deep three-point range. And Bryant kicks to Beal. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Beal's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. That shot no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Hachimura. That one no good. Good D from Love. Down low, here's Sexton. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He has 5.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Wall. The rebound by Kevin Love.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Lets it go from 14. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hachimura. It's Beal on the wing. Over Sexton. And that one's good. Beal. Beal's got 13 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Out to the right wing. Inside. It's stolen by Bryant. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Yep, that one goes. Beal's got 11 in the second half.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And Garland has it in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. The Wizards working the ball around now. Berton's in the post, covered by Nance. And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And the pass to Dellavedova. No good on the last second attempt there. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard.
Boy, if you had let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
Now here is Smith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Feeds to Nance. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Smith outside. Fires the 3. Wagner kicks to Brown. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Thompson inside. He's defended by Wagner. Nance passes to Windler. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Payton right side. Pass to Wagner. Smith against Sexton. And Thompson sends it back. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. Here is Bryant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Drummond. Here is Love. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
Washington leading now by 14. Beal with it. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
I think Bradley Beal, guys, has everything you want in a 2-guard. He's 6'5", so he's got tremendous size. He's an outstanding athlete. He's one of the purest shooters in the game. He's unafraid in the clutch. I mean, what's not to like?
The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. No one near him. It doesn't go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Garland kicks to Osman. Pass to Garland.
Hey, yo, right here.
To the middle. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing, but with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
Love with a wide open look. Nails the wide open jump shot. Love's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. Outside Beal. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
They grab their own miss. Wizards leading by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Washington.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bradley Beal.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Zizic with the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Man, is this guy quick off the floor. Jordan Bell with the offensive board and putback. Nice.
Beal the pass to Hachimura. And it's off from three-point range. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good.
Well, Jordan Bell is a player who is going to accept his role and do everything that's asked of him. That's why you want him on your team.
Mahinmi's checked in for Hachimura. Now Wall. It's Beal on the wing. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Exum. Passes it to Zizic. Back to Exum. The tray. He can't get that one to fall. Fires the three. Misses the shot. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... Chris Webber to my right. Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan. And David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys.
David, thanks. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. Here's Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Wizards.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Gordon finds Fournier. Fires from 14. Bryant with the rebound.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
And Fultz gets it to go.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots, able to fend off the defenders as well.
All with it, pass to Beal. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Shot from the wing. And it's off the back rim, no good. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fournier against Beal. Passes it to Fultz. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Hachimura. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long. Fultz has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Hachimura. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, man, an aggressive player. Bryant makes things happen, putting in the second chance points.
Fultz looking around. That shot off. Nice D from Wall.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
And it's in there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Gordon, the pass to Fultz. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on John Wall.
And the balance Fultz have, terrific at taking the contact and finding a way to finish.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ross is checked in. Smith dishes to Mahimi. Back to Smith. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. The Magic trail by 3. Now Fultz. He has 5. To the inside. Vucevic. Rebound by Mahimi.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Brown kicks to Mahimi. And there's the pass to Bertens. Ross with the steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Pass to Gordon. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Fultz against Smith. Vucevic with the block. Isaac outside. The feed to Gordon. And stolen by Payton. 1-on-1 fast break. Berton's shot is good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Doubled by Smith. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And it's Smith penetrating, and it's blocked by Gordon. Ross dishes to Gordon. Fultz against Bertans. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 7.
Superb at switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
Smith against Isaac. Brown outside. The shot comes out. Now here's Ross. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon
being yourself, being.
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the group start the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Beal. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Well, at times, Beal pulls off ridiculous dunks. You have to respect how powerful he is.
And here's Augustine. To the right side. Here's Bamba. And it's blocked.
Well, the coaching staff has to like this. Hachimura using his size and length to make a difference on defense.
Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Washington trailing.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Here's Carter Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. This is his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
When Hachimura debuted in the NBA, he exploded with a double-double. Now he's really found his rhythm and continues to impress.
Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. Augustine passes to Bamba. He kicks it to Ennis. Vucevic down low. He's covered by Beal. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Bamba's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Beal against Vucevic. And he converts the layup. Vucevic has got 6.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Here's Beal. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal on the foul. Beal's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Magic shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. A free throw drops for Augustine. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Davis Bertans checks in for Thomas Bryant. Troy Brown comes in for Rui Hachimura. Peyton, he's checked in for Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Ennis. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's Ennis. The pass to Peyton.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Mahimi's checked in for Washington. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. Fultz against Smith. Smith with the defensive effort. Wizards leading by 7. Brown outside. Bertans finds Smith. Ross with the steal. Smith against Fultz. And Vucevic throws it down.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Smith feeling it out a bit. And they pick up 2. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Fultz with the ball. 7 points in the game. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's Fultz. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. And that's...
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Tipping off the 2nd half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the 3 spot. Now Bryant. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Unloads from 9. Hachimura no good. The Magic trail by 5. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Yes, that goes in. Fultz has got 13.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Wow, Beal is so tough to slow down. Even when you body him on the drive, he sticks with the shot.
Now here's Fultz. 13 points in the game. And it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Oh, look, I love the confidence of Beal, but when you work that hard in the offseason and you have a jump shot that wet, I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Now, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Thomas Bryant.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Here's Beal. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Here's Carter-Williams, but they recover it.
Oh, how about the physical abilities of Wagner? I mean, they make him a potent defender. He mercilessly denies the shot.
Ennis, good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Beal gets a wide open look. Beal can't get that one to fall. The Magic trail by 7. He lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time, opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Terrence Ross comes in for James Ennis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fournier. And here's Augustine. 1:39 left in the third. Count it. Wizards leading by 7. Outside, Beal. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 26 points.
Oh, he's a go-to scorer. Once Beal starts to heat up, you better watch out.
Passes it to Gordon. Feeds to Augustine. Outside for Carter-Williams. It's stolen by Brown. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Hachimura is checked in for Brown. Gary Payton comes in for Beal. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Always hustling. Gordon puts forth a serious effort there helps him to find his shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hachimura, the pass to Wagner. Back to Hachimura. Wizards passing it around. And it's Wagner missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's stolen by Smith. Out to the right wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. The Wizards with another miss.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He totaled 4. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Magic trail by 5. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
I love when Fultz gets a step on the defense. Once he does, he dares him to foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Ball passes to Bonga. Beal against Isaac. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And look, Beal can't be stopped. Once he gets a little wiggle room, he pulls without hesitation.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. It's tipped. All with it. Now guarded by Fultz. It's Wall with the drive. Count it. Good. And the Wizards lead by 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
At the elbow, Vucevic. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards. Fultz against Hachimura. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Vucevic finds Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Beal against Fournier. Beal drives in. Shoots over Fournier. It's deflected. Here's Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. Wall grabs the board. Washington leading now by 8. Beal from long range. Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
The 6'10" Bryant is solid at drawing contact, especially when he's doing his best to score.
Mahinmi's checked in for Hachimura. Bryant hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
On the wing, Gordon. Isaac left side. The Magic again can't hit. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Beal from long range. They get it back.
You know, I think they need to send more bodies to the boards at the offensive end. They had a good thing going there in that first half.
The drive by Gordon.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight?
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You gotta like the aggressiveness of Beal. He's constantly on the attack, solid at picking up fouls on the drive.
Here's Smith. He's checked in for the Wizards. And both free throws good for Beal.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
The pass to Isaac. To the middle. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. The 3. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Fournier. Shoots over Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Fournier. And Washington making a change here. Brown's checked in. And so Fournier nails both of them. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. Smith outside. Beal against Fournier. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic trail by 10. From about 16. Fournier's shot is off. Got a piece of it. Vucevic with it. Picked up by Bryant. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Washington.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bradley Beal.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Beal deciding where to go with it. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Beal. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Count the basket.
And it's the sequences like this that really give you pause in appreciating how special this young talent is. I mean, he's calm, has a great attitude in those huge moments, and how about that, knocking down big shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And so it's the Wizards with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular sided, and look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Love over Gordon, and too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. In his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Fast break, here we go. Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Drummond. Great D that time from Vucevic.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Now here's Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. From inside, and he could not get that one to go. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Garland following the bucket by Orlando. And it's Drummond missing.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. Inside. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Isaac.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Fournier against Sexton. Here's Drummond. A putback, rebounded by Vucevic.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Sexton for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. It's an 8-point differential. On the wing, Isaac. Six on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Puts it up from 15. Offensive rebound, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Gordon's got 8 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To the left side wing. And Sexton has it in the corner. Feeds it to Drummond. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Now here's Gordon following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Ennis kicks to Augustine. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Back to Augustine. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Down low, here's Porter. Makes it off the glass.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Bamba. Back to Gordon. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustine. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Ennis. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Here is Ross. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Porter. The pass to Augustine. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And he makes that one. Ennis has got his first points of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside, most of his shots coming around the rim.
Augustine passes to Ross. Ennis dishes to Ross. Trying to get open is Thompson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 10.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Porter looking it over. Garland, no good. Orlando leading by 10. Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. The shot's good.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
On the wing, Porter. Thompson passes to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Bamba with the block. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
That 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Now, here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Now, here's Fournier. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for Carter Williams. Then for the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Thompson. And it's Colin Sexton in for Porter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So Fultz will go to the free throw line. That one on Love. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
To the paint, Windler. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Gordon. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Sexton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Gordon. And that one released in time, but no good. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the point guard. Now Fultz. He kicks to Gordon. Back to Fultz. No good on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Love. Tips it. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Stolen by Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now, here's Fultz. Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Vucevic. Finished off the break. And the Magic lead by 16. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Garland. Here's Drummond.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac, and it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. In the corner, Bamba with it. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Vucevic over Drummond. Good D by Thompson. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Porter finds Drummond. Shoots over Bamba. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Drummond.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Now here's Carter Williams. It's deflected and stolen by Drummond. Carter Williams against Sexton. Pass to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Fultz in for Michael Carter Williams. Isaac outside. And that one drops for him. Isaac's got his second basket of the game.
And you can knock Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Porter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And stolen by Sexton. By himself. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton bullying a bit there in that possession.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Nance gets the rebound. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Sexton against Fultz. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now here's Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Clock at 6. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And he gets it to go. Now just a 5-point Magic lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Dishes it to Gordon. Six feet out. And just miss after miss right now. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Magic up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac into the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Take a look at Isaac there, just patrolling the passing lanes, outstanding at knowing when to anticipate that pass.
To the middle, here's Nance. Yes, and the foul. It's good. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Andre Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. So it's Orlando now. It's a 5-point game. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Garland kicks to Osman. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Magic leading by 7. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz, and stolen by Love. Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac, and it's Osman missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And then Fournier's checked in for the Magic.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Drummond. The feed to Garland. Drummond in the post. Vucevic on him. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Fournier gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 15.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Windler. Inside. Garland, no good. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And it's Drummond missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Gordon's got 24.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Orlando.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Aaron Gordon.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And stolen by Love. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Windler. Vucevic with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Gordon. And the basket is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant. game just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for and a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Osman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now here's Drummond. Here's Love. No good.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Sexton the pass to Drummond. 5 to shoot. There's the feed to Love. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Here's Beal. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
We are talking about a big-time athlete with great size. Bradley Beal, no problem on the glass and finish.
Now, here's Garland. Drummond, and it's sent back by Bryant. And they're able to recover. To the middle, here's Osman. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Beal. And the rejection by Love.
Oh, terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block, something he's worked hard to improve on.
And it's sent back by Bryant. Bonga the pass to Hachimura. He gets it in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Garland. After the basket by Washington. Here's Sexton. Beal with the block.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by John Wall. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Beal gets a wide open look. The rebound by Kevin Love. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Left side, Sexton. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Beal. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Love with the ball. Wizards leading by 4. Outside, Beal. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Well, Bradley Beal has turned himself into more than just a perimeter shooter. This guy can go off the dribble drive. He can score at the rack. That's nice.
Kicks it out to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Oh, slicing into the lane. Nice take by Bradley Beal.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Osman, the pass to Drummond. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Wizards, Mahimi's checked in for Bryant. Gary Payton comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Sexton in for Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. Sexton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
He might be young, but Colin Sexton shows you right there. He can get a defender to bite on his pump fake.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Smith with it. He's picked up by Nance. The shot by Bertans. Nobody around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The kick out to Porter. Down low. Here's Thompson. And he makes good on the layup.
And this guy, Tristan Thompson, understands how to score in the paint. Such nice touch right there.
Out left to the wing. Bertans against Nance. They get the rebound. The shot by Mahimi, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Porter in the corner. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He notched 8. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Oh, Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Peyton. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Now here is Dellavedova. Nance, no good.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Thompson with it. He's defended by Wagner. Out to Nance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. One-on-one fast break. Bertans passes to Wagner. Can't connect from short range. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Thompson, high post. Shoots over Wagner. Off the left rim and out. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nance in the high post. He's against Hachimura. Rebound by the Wizards. Outside, Beal pulls it up. That one a little long.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, Thompson, a very good passer for a player in his position. Knows where everyone is heading.
Beal taking his time here. And the jam by Beal.
How about putting on a show? Bradley Beal, the aerial improvisation.
Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside, Beal. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now Beal. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. The reverse, and it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Wizards making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. Beal.
Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Beal. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Love. Here's Drummond. To the paint. Here's Osman. He's covered by Hachimura. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Washington leading now by 12. And here is Beal. He's got 16. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Whoa, with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Brown comes in for Hachimura. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Here's Osman. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Outside Beal. And it's sent back by Drummond. Garland with it. He's against Smith. Good on the bucket.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Wizards have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Sexton against Beal. Wagner. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Wagner's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards. That's a 2 from Sexton. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Washington Wizards up by a dozen here at the end of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. And that's going to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. And the rejection by Mahimi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahimi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Here's Osman. Lays it up off the glass.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 6 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Garland with it. He's against Smith. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Garland.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Swiped away. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Larry Nance. The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Bonga. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Ryan is checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Bertzinis. Beal's checked in for Brown. And it's John Wall in for Gary Payton. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Bonga. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Porter against Beal. Porter dishes to Thompson. Back to Porter. Goes up on the block. Here's Thompson. Up top, Nance. There's the pass to Windler. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Wizards leading by 13. Outside, Beal from 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porter, no luck.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Hachimura. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Hachimura's got 4 points this quarter. 1:05 left to play in the third. Pass to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Three-pointer. Porter can't get that one to fall. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Porter passes to Windler. Here's Washington. Big stretch here going 10-2. Stolen away. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there's Porter on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 17.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Washington out in front. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Beal can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Now, this is an example of where he's grown. Bradley Beal getting it done in the screen and roll.
Porter dishes to Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Bryant passes to Wall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Sexton kicks to Porter. Takes the 3. They get it back. Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
Stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Wizards leading by 16. It's Beal on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Beal can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Near the 3-point line, it's Love. But they get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
It's good on the putback. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Beal with it. And he lays it straight in. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Right side, Sexton. Passes it to Drummond. Shoots from 14. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Bryant. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall.
I'll tell you this, when you let Bradley Beal catch a rhythm, turn the lights out, it's over.
Sexton kicks to Drummond. Pass to Garland. Here's Love. Here's Drummond. He dishes it to Love. Over Bertans. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Wizards leading by 16. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. There's Beal with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Beal's got 27 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Wizards.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Beal.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And it's Drummond missing. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Beal. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's an 18-point game. Dellavedova finds Drummond. Back to Dellavedova. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's the break. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's Washington easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Now here's Fultz. To the inside. Vucevic, the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Ball against Fultz. Over in the corner, Isaac. Banked in off the glass.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
Now here's Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing. Inside. Here's Gordon. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Poked loose. Pass to Bonga. Beal against Fournier. The shot by Beal, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Fultz finds Gordon. Down low. Second chance shot, and the basket by Isaac.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
Now here's Beal. Shoots over Fournier with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Fultz looking around. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
The drive by Beal. And the call. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor.
Oh, that was terrific!
Good. Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Beal. Good on the shot. Beal's got his third basket of the night.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Fournier gets a wide open look. No good on the shot. Now the Wizards take it the other way. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. And a switcher also for Washington. Gary Payton is checked in for Beal.
And you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran whose passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
So he gets them both. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. The pass to Bamba. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And here we go. Washington fast break. Brown's got the ball. Smith wide open. He fires. Drains the wing trade. Smith's got 5 now.
Man, love this guy's attitude. Smith, you leave him open from the outside, and he'll make you pay the price.
Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. He got into double. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's Gordon missing, Washington trailing. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. It's hauled in by Gordon. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Ross against Payton. Orlando grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
And it's Brown on the follow.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And no good. Trying to use the glass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Smith. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Orlando leading. Odd pass to Gordon. Bertans grabs the board.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Bamba inside. Brown on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Beal against Fultz. The shot by Beal, no good. Magic leading by 4. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Bamba's shot is off. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And for the Magic, they're shooting in this game 45%. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Shoots from the high post. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Snatched away. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. Wall, no luck. Here's Bamba. And he overshot that one, missing. Wizards trail by 4. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist from Beal.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Here's Augustine. It's good. Augustine's got his first bucket in this one. 56 seconds left now here in the second. To the wing on the left. Beal against Fultz. Here's Bryant. The putback. Beal. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ryan against Vucevic. Isaac outside. And yes, it's good. Isaac's got 6.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
It's Beal on the wing. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bonga, no good. That will count. The shot will not fall. And a close game so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. What a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He had 10 points and 2 rebounds. What did you think, Kenny, about... And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Wizards 5 right now. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Fournier for 3. That shot misses. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
The shot's good from Fournier. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Wall passes to Bryant. Back to Wall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Wall's got 6.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Now Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fultz has got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
It's Beal on the wing. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Beal the pass to Bryant. And that one is good. Bryant's got his second bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Fultz. Tries again. Isaac outside. Knocked loose. Wall with the steal. The finish. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Man, I like the quick hands of Wall. I mean, seeing him jump all over the opposition and get into the passing lanes to come up with the steal, that's impressive work.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Outside, Beal. He can't hit that time. Isaac with some nice D. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon is a guy who plays within himself, stays within the confines of the offense, only attempts shots that are in his range.
Beal finds Bryant. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside, Wall. It's stolen by Fultz. It's good. And now a 10-point Orlando lead.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Back to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
A drive by Beal. Comes up empty down low.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. It's a 14-point game. Lob pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Bryant. Isaac with the steal. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith for 3. Mahimi tips it back in. Mahimi's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys. Anticipate.
And so it's Orlando. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Mahimi finds Bertans. To the middle. For 3, Smith. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Ryan, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Hachimura comes in for Brown. Beal's checked in for Payton. And it's John Wall in for Ish Smith.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Looking to get back on track here. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Wizards. Bonga's checked in, and that one falls for Beal.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Passes to Vucevic. He kicks it to Ross. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fultz. Shooting foul, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Pass to Ross.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And now here comes Wall, leading the break. It's stolen by Fultz. Ross with it. Now Beal defending. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Ross on the wing. The Magic again can't hit. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Beal. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Fultz against Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 13. And it's sent back by Isaac. And they'll keep possession. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. Mahimi comes in for Hachimura.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Aaron Gordon.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Fournier for three, buries the long-range jumper. And the Magic lead by 13.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big ball. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. It's time for the NBA. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the center position. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Fultz with the ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Now, here's Garland. Down low. Drummond with it. Isaac picks him up. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Drummond. Sexton on the wing. Now the pass to Garland. 4 on the clock. Good.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Now here's Fultz. Tight defense on him. Vucevic down low. Lob pass to Gordon.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Osman. Second shot opportunity. Love, no luck.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Fultz. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Sexton the pass to Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got his second bucket tonight.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Sexton the pass to Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
That's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adepted at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. And finished off by Fultz.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Vucevic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Garland dishes to Drummond. .50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Fultz. From down in the low post, it goes. Fultz has got 6.
And even when the D is right up on him, Fultz can still get it done. Isn't afraid to shoot amongst the trees.
Now, here's Garland. It's Drummond, high post. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. And it's Drummond missing. The Magic have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Gordon goes in, and it's Gordon with the finish.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
The Magic shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Here's Sexton. Now here's Nance. Inside, stolen by Bamba. He can't get it to go. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He finishes with 9. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. Augustine against Sexton. Here's Thompson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Gordon finds Bamba. Augustine against Sexton.
Come to me.
Pass to Ross. Windler with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pushing it up. That's good from Porter on the assist by Sexton. Porter's got his first basket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Gordon. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Carter-Williams. The putback. Nance with the rebound. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. To the paint. Out to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Good D by Thompson. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. To the wing right side. Here's Windler, guarded by Augustine. Windler with the bucket. Orlando trailing here. Carter-Williams kicks to Augustine. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Harlan's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Vucevic is checked in. Ennis passes to Bamba. Thompson with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Bounce pass, Nance. And Thompson kicks to Garland. Porter looking it over. 6 feet out. And Nance puts it in. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Over to the wing. Here's Ennis. 2 free throws coming. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Passes it to Vucevic, and stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Here's Porter. The shot, no good. Isaac with some nice D. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Fournier. It's Fournier on the wing to the middle. Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Drummond's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Carter Williams. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Garland. Back to Osman. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier passes to Ennis. And here is Isaac. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
11 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Porter. Right side Sexton. Cans the shot from the wing.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target as Sexton.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the open. And that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Down low, it's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Inside, it's stolen by Vucevic. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
Now, here's Garland. D right on him. And they're running. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Isaac with the steal. And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Osman. Vucevic defending. The open look here for Sexton. No good again that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Evan Fournier. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under.
Magic leading by 9. They get it again. Ross finds Bamba. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
That's tipped. Augustine with the steal. Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter's running, and the shot goes in. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Bounce pass from Augustine. Here's Gordon. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bamba's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Windler, guarded by Fultz. And Sexton has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Carter-Williams with it. Now guarded by Porter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. One-on-one fast break. Windler with the bucket. Windler's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Carter-Williams can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Porter in the corner. Kicks it to Thompson. Sexton on the wing, headed by Augustine. Clock is at 3. Here's Thompson. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in. Gordon's got 25 points in the game.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Drummond keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Vucevic trying to get open. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Tipped away. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Windler, the pass to Garland. Ross against Drummond. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Orlando leading by 11. The pass to Ross. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Love. The first one falls. And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in. And both free throws good for Ross.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now Garland. Pass to Windler. And that one is off. Nice D from Fournier. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Fournier, and he jams it with authority.
And Fultz is a solid distributor, good at finding ways to get his guys involved.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Fultz. Garland dishes to Drummond. A second chance effort. Love trying to break loose. Passes to Windler. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. It's good. And the Magic lead by 19.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Osman, and it's good. 2 points. Osman's got his first 2 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Fultz against Love. Oh, wow!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Hey, that's Drummond, throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Aaron Gordon.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Lobbed up there for Isaac. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
40 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot even when the pressure is on.
Now here's Vucevic, guarded closely. And the layup's good off the glass.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Dellavedova. Exum kicks to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Exum. Jacks up a 3. It's tipped.
Well, a great shot blocker from the combo forward. Aminu's length helping him there.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says